Love and greetings to you. I am Paul Friedman, founder of the Marriage Foundation. This topic it's going to be a little bit difficult because you're already under so much pressure. This topic is, my husband always threatens to divorce me. You're under a lot of pressure from this because you don't want a divorce, obviously. And so I'm going to tell you what you should do. And it's going to be difficult for you to hear this. And occasionally what happens on a topic like this is some women will leave a comment like, oh, you're always on the man's side. I want to tell you something. I used to be a divorce mediator, where if you're mediating a divorce, you can't be on anyone's side. You have to be very even Steven with everything. So that has become my temperament, even when I became a marriage saver, which was in 2001. I've been doing this a long time. The Marriage Foundation's been around for a long time, and we save thousands of marriages. And I want to let you know right now, yours is on the verge of divorce. You have to hear that your husband is letting you know that he is so unhappy that he cannot take it anymore. And unless there's some changes, he's out of here. Now, it's easy for you to go, well, he's got flaws too. Yes, he does. And what happens is, how divorce occurs is one of you hits the tipping point first, and then the other becomes a victim of the whole process. When I started meeting with people, and I'm talking about to save their marriages, because I was a divorce mediator, and I'm not a psychologist, I didn't sit down with them and say, okay, tell me what's wrong. I never did that. What I did instead was I came from the perspective of, look, you guys obviously didn't know how to be married. You love each other or you never would have gotten married, but then things started falling apart pretty soon. And that's because no one teaches us how to get married. You want to learn to drive a car. Remember how much time it took in classroom and then going out there with someone showing you and all of that? Now, in old India, for instance, the wife would move in with the husband's mother to learn how to be a good wife. We don't have anything like that. We don't have on-the-job training. We don't have good training. So now here you are, where your husband wants a divorce. You don't want one. You know intuitively this can be fixed, and you're the one not to fix the whole marriage, but you're the one to take the lead by learning how to be married, by using, I'm going to be very honest with you, this is how we do it at the Marriage Foundation. We get all the worst cases. We get the cases where divorce is imminent, where the husband's already having an affair, where the husband no longer loves his wife, where the wife no longer loves her husband. And we have a different course for women and a different course for men. You need the course for women. Why? What can you do? Okay. That's a good question. Paul, how can you save my marriage? There's a couple of parts to it. Number one is you have to learn how to be married. But even more important than that, believe it or not, more important than that, and by the way, we never talk about how bad your marriage is or what you're doing wrong. You need to learn, sit down for this one, you need to learn how to control your mind. You see, we have mislearned everything. The fact of the matter is this, and I don't care whether you're religious or not, we don't have a soul. We are the soul. You're the soul. What you do possess is a body. That's a possession. That's not you. You can't go, here I am, my hand is me. No, you have a body. You know that. You also have a mind. It's your computer. It's used to filter information. It's used to calculate information. It's used to protect you in the world, but it belongs to you, but we weren't taught that, so we don't control it. Everyone knows we have free will, but we don't have free will because we don't use it. Oh, I can choose chocolate over vanilla anytime I want. That's not free will. Free will is using our innate wisdom to choose the difference between right and wrong, and you know the difference between right and wrong, and then make sure your mind is operating on that plane, Not the plane of I want or I need, but the plane of what is the right thing to do? What is the right thing to say? So in our courses, the first thing we learn is how to control our mind. We have an amazing technique called the SO technique, and you use it to stop the process of the mind being in charge, and you get in charge. So that's how we do it. We teach you how to be you, the soul. Now look, I'm not some guru or something. I don't get you into God, but you should be connected to God anyway. This is all about learning how to use what we have and then learning how to make your marriage amazing. And you don't need your husband to do it with you. You do it all on your own, and it's successful. So you got to go to our website, but first you got to subscribe to the channel because you got to get a feeling for what this is all about. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment, a sweet comment. I like those. And then go to the website, see what we have to offer. For one thing, it's a free download, the 10 top do's and don'ts for marriage. And also the courses are not expensive. We're a nonprofit. We're here to serve you. So I'm so glad you stopped by. Again, I'm Paul Friedman, founder of the Marriage Foundation. God bless you. God bless your husband. Don't freak out. Do something that works. We'll show you. God bless you. Take care.